Hey everyone, good morning. It's Tuesday, and you know what today is most likely? Today is May the 4th be with you. I noticed it on the day on my computer because I was like, what's today, Tuesday? And you know what this means? May the 4th be with you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, that day represents as in, it's Star Wars Day. And I got a feeling that when my brother wakes up tomorrow, actually probably this morning, he'll be watching Star Wars. But if he has to work, I guess there's only one way to tell if he could stay home and watch Star Wars or probably have to go in. So that's up to him. That's up to him. So yeah, you already know that day. May the fourth be with you. But for today, this morning, I'm making another poem video. Welcome to number 104. You're gonna love this one because I wrote a very good poem. I wrote a very good poem, and this poem is based on a WWE Hall of Famer. And we all know this Hall of Famer very much. The last Hall of Famer I did was Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now I'm doing another fella that you all know very much of. And trust me, you all knew him when he first came to the WWE, even when you were watching wrestling back then. Now let me tell you something about this Hall of Famer. We all know how this Hall of Famer was. He was known for being a controversial fellow who knew how to run his mouth and become a talk show villain that could cause trouble anytime he came into the ring or did something crazy outside the ring. He always knew how to start controversy when it came to running his mouth, as always. You remember his talk show where he invited guests and all, and it's the same dude that's had a lot of beef with the likes of Hulk Hogan, his battles with Bret the Hitman Hart. Let's not forget his battle with Mr. T, who was part of the A team of a TV show back in the day, back in those days. Yep. And let's not forget the tag team match that happened at WrestleMania when he and his comrade Cowboy Bob Orton took on the team of Mr. T and Hulk Hogan. And I believe he also battled Mr. T. I think it was at the second WrestleMania event, the second WrestleMania show, in a boxing match. Yeah, he took on Mr. T in that match, and the next thing you know, took a steel chair to hit him with it because he knew he couldn't beat him in a boxing match as ever. And yes, this Hall of Famer meant a lot to all of us. He knew how to cause controversy, even when it came to running his mouth. He knew the word how to be. He knew the word tough in his own way, as in describing it, as the way he came down in his character, as the way he came down in his character. And then we lost him in 2015. He passed away from a heart attack. He meant a lot to us. He's the reason why they made WWE superstars do their talk shows, such as The Cutting Edge, Carlos Cabana. What else? There was another one. The Heartbreak Hotel. Let's see. There was another show that I will remember very much. There was The Peep Show. Yeah. Also, I'm trying to think of Life is a Bliss. A Moment of Bliss, that's what I meant to say. And then, of course, the one that we all know very much of that really annoys how do I say this? That really annoys my backside very much. Miz TV. Yep, a lot of people were inspired by him to have their own talk show. So, to put it this way, yep, today's poem video, number 104, this poem is based on WWE Hall of Famer, Hot Rod himself, Roddy Piper. That's right, my friends. You all know this individual. You all know this Hall of Famer very much, and I miss him very much. Last time I saw Hot Rod was when he competed at WrestleMania 25, along with Jimmy Superfly Snuka and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat to take on Jericho in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Yeah, that was the last time we saw Piper. And then as years went by, things were good until his passing really shocked us all. I mean, losing him was the biggest blow we ever received. So yeah, get ready as I read you this poem based on the WWE Hall of Fame that we all knew and loved very much. Here we go, my friends. This poem is called Hot Rod. The WWE once had a fellow causing a fight. Controversy was his main favorite every night. You remember his talk show very much. That always brought a troublesome touch. His talk show was named after a pit where he delivers the biggest hit. Roddy Piper was someone you would not test, even if you were his special guest. Piper was a controversial lad you never saw coming. He loved rubbing fellows the wrong way, due to what he had to say. Jimmy Superfly Snuka was on his show before. He received an attack which no one really adored. Hot Rod described the word tough in his own sentence while making his controversial presence. Roddy Piper is the one dude we really miss. Remember his legacy with a memorable bliss. Alright, my friends, you all remember his catchphrase very much when it came to him, his talk show, which you all know very much of, Piper's Pit. Before I get into that, I remember I remember how he always had guests on his show known as Piper's Pit. And the one that everyone remembers very much was the time with him and Jimmy Superfly Snuka. He invites Snuka onto his show, and then all of a sudden pulls a bag of fruits out, and then start pulling the fruits out of the bag. And the next thing you know, the first thing he pulled out of the bag, which had fruits in there, was the coconut. And he attacked Snuka with the coconut so bad. I remember Snuka being attacked all over the entire set, and Piper really knew how to get under his skin. And of course, when Snuka was split open and attacked by Piper, he was so livid that he went after Hot Rod. And if you were the rowdy one, you escape out of the building as if you did not want to get caught and be seen as ever. Piper escaped out of the building so bad, Snuka tried to go after him. And the minute he did, the door was locked. Therefore, Piper had escaped just in time before being attacked by Superfly Snuka. Yeah, that was Piper. He knew how to be controversial, like always. Alright, let me read you the catchphrase, then I'll show you the picture of him back then and the year that he was around before his passing. You all know this catchphrase very much. Let me get to it. And I've seen this before because I watched his biography, I believe, a few days ago. Yeah, probably over the weekend, I believe. Yeah, went something like this. His catchphrase: "Just when they think they have the answers, I change the questions." That was Hot Rod. So get ready as I show you this picture of him right now. This is him, my friends. This was Hot Rod back then. And you can see the years down there, the year he was born, and the year he passed away. You know his catchphrase. Just when they think they have the answers, I change the questions. God, I miss Hot Rod so much. He was the best controversial lad you have ever witnessed, who knew how to cause controversy very much. So there you have it, my friends. That was today's poem video of this morning, number 104. And my poem was based on WWE Hall of Famer, the Rowdy one himself, Roddy Piper. And I miss Hot Rod very much because he knew how to cause controversy. Last time I saw him, like I said, WrestleMania 20 was 25. Yep, in a handicap match with him, Snuka, and Steamboat against Jericho. And then I also saw him on Raw back in 2006 when he and the Nature Boy scored the World Tag Team titles. It was nice to see Hot Rod back in the ring. Yep, as the Nature Boy got the team with the Rowdy one, and he and the Rowdy one, they were very close. They were like this, like this. So yeah, I was trying to show you how he and the Rowdy one were like this as always. Yes, they were like this as ever. Yeah, and they always knew how to cause trouble, even during the times in AWA. Or even NWA as always. Yeah. And when I was watching Hot Rod's biography, I think I remember how he got started wrestling. Well, I remember I was watching how he really found himself becoming a controversy fellow. I would tell you what he did, but I don't think you all want to hear it very much. So I'll just leave it at that. For today's poem video, this was number 104. The poem was based on WWE Hall of Famer Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. I hope I hope, especially all you WWE fans, enjoy this. This was a very good poem to write about. I love the Hot Rod very much. I miss it very much as ever. So may his legacy continue on, even those following his footsteps as ever, especially his children. So I say this right out. Thank you for your time, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this poem video, especially this poem. I will be making another one soon, so take it. So enjoy today, this morning. I know it's going to be cloudy, so try to make the most of it as ever. Thank you for your time, my friends. And I'll see you all next time. Take care.